Hey, this is K-Rail, Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pollen Superfoods and Train for Longevity. So we're all familiar with this exercise called the push-up, right? We put our hands on the ground, we get our body in a nice straight position, we lower ourselves down, we push ourselves back up. But there's a fun variation you can do that can really work the range of motion in your wrists. And I feel as a nation we do not get enough flexion and extension of the wrists on a daily basis, especially for those of us who sit behind a desk for long periods of time, every single day for many, many days in a row. It causes tension and it causes an increase in the risk for carpal tunnel syndrome. So the way we can correct this and reverse it is by, instead of having a conventional grip like this with our push-ups, turn our hands all the way around like this and do our push-ups. You're gonna find a really massive forearm workout here. You're gonna feel a really nice stretch on your wrists, and your triceps and your core are gonna get taxed a little differently than they're normal accustomed to. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna assume a quadruped position like this. Now, we're gonna turn our hands backwards. Now I can turn my hands pretty far backwards so my fingers are actually pointing back. But if you don't have that range of motion, just start with your hands at an angle like this. So my hand, I'm gonna lift it up and I'm gonna put it down. And eventually, as you get more range of motion, you eventually wanna turn your hands back as you get better until your fingers are actually pointing backwards. Now we're going to assume our push-up position. But we wanna kind of lean forward a little slightly more than we would if we're doing a conventional push-up, because we have this angle right here with our wrist. And if our wrists are not very flexible, you don't want to be like forcing yourself back like this. So we're going to lean forward slightly. Then we're going to get into our push-up position. Now we're going to assume our push-up. We're going to lean forward slightly and lower ourselves down and let our elbows come in by our rib cage. Take a big inhale down, push back up. Now I like to touch my nose to the ground every time I come down. That means I'm getting enough range of motion. Just like this. Now we can make this one step more challenging by lifting one foot off the ground every time I come down and alternating. And then the other foot. And just let it hover right above the ground. There's no need to lift it way up like this. Just a little bit, and you're gonna notice a big difference on your core by doing that. And then just simply alternate. Woo! I'm out of gas. Okay. That right there is a reverse grip push-up, and I also practiced it with alternating one foot off the ground. Give that a spin, give it a whirl. Do not go past your comfort zone. Touch the comfort zone, but don't go too far past it, because you do not want to risk injury. It's always about safety first. 90% quality or better, and safety first. This is K-Rail, Chief Fitness Advisor for Pine Pollen Superfoods and Train for Longevity. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up, and please like and share our videos, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. Until next time.